Hello everyone. So in this video we will discuss what are the mathematical functions, what are the use of the mathematical functions and when we use the mathematical functions in the program. Okay. So C provides a very large number of a library function which perform a specific operations, and mathematical functions are defined in the header file called math.h. This file should be included if we are using mathematical functions in C program, otherwise the program results in an unwanted answer. Okay. So what is the purpose of using mathematical functions means for some specific program. Okay. For example, if you are performing the program on a quadratic equation, if you are performing suppose if you want to calculate the logarithm of any value or the cosine of any value, sine of any value or power of any value, square root of any value. Okay. So whenever you are performing any specific operation, then in that case we have to include the mathematical function. Okay. So that mathematical function we have to include the header file called math.h. Okay. Suppose you are performing the mathematical function, then you have to include math.h. If you are not included math.h in our program, then you may get the wrong result or unwanted result or answer. Okay. So for that you have to include math.h, right. So now we will see some of the mathematical functions. As I told, C provides a very large number of library functions or mathematical functions, but we will see some specific functions in this video. Okay. So in this table just I have listed only the functions which we regular use in our C program. Okay. So in the 3 columns just I have written function, return type and action. Function means the mathematical function name, return type means what the value it returns, that function, and action means what the action of that particular function. Okay. So the first one is ABS, that is absolute of I val. In the parenthesis see variable ABS means is a function name, and if you put the parenthesis in front of any that name, then it becomes a function. Okay. So absolute is a function name. So you cannot write ABS as a ABSOLUTE. Okay. So ABS is a function, that is a library function, and it is a inbuilt, you cannot change it, you cannot modify it. Okay. That is ABS to absolute, right. So ABS is a function and it return integer type of value, and the action of absolute is it returns the absolute value of I val. I means integer value. Okay. Second one is cos of x. So cos of x, I think some students are, if some students are a science background, then they will understand what is cos, sine, tan, log and all. Okay. Cosine of x means it return double value and it returns the cosine of x. Okay. Sine of x, that is it return double and it returns the sine of x. Exp means power, that is exponent. Exp, that it means the exponent and it return the power of x. Log of x, it returns the natural logarithm of x. POW, that is power of x comma y, it return x to the power y, that is x raised to y. X raised to y, suppose x value is 2 and y value is also 2. So 2 raised to 2, what is 2 raised to 2? 4. So power of 2 comma 2 is 4. Then square root of x, suppose x value is 4, then square root of 4 is 2, like that, it returns the square root of an x. Okay. Whatever the value you put in the function, it returns the value of that function. Absolute, cos, sine, exponent, log, power, square root. Okay. And further you will understand how these functions are used in the program. Okay. And we will use these functions in the program and we will see how these functions are executed and how these functions are operated, right. Now we will see one small program that is illustrate the use of mathematical function. Okay. So as we know, the very first thing what we do, we include the header file, that is stdio.h. Okay. And always remember, if you are performing any mathematical operations, then you have to include math.h. So hash include math.h. Math.h is a header file which perform any mathematical operations. Okay. So in void main, in the function sx, y, sq, sin x, cos x. So these are the variables are declared as a float. Okay. And I have initialized x and y value to 4.0 and 30.0 respectively, right. Now just perform the operations, that is square root, sine and cos. So sq means it find the square root, sorry, sq is a variable. Okay. So sq is equal to sqrt it is a function to find a square root of x. So what is the value of x? Just we have initialized 4, that is a 4.0. So square root of 4.0. Okay. Then whatever the value you get, that will be assigned to sq. So what is the square root of 4? Square root of 4 is 2, that is 2.0. So that 2.0 is assigned to sq. Then y is equal to 30 into 3.142 divided by 180.0. Okay. So the y value already we have initialized, that is 30. 30 means 30 degree. So that you have to convert it into radians, right. So y is equal to 30 into 3.142, that is pi value, that is pi divided by 180.0. Okay. And whatever the value you get, that is used or substitute in y. Okay. Now sin x is equal to sin of y, that is sin of y means whatever the value you are getting here in the previous statement, that will be assigned here. Then cos x, cos of y. Okay. And last, print square root of x, print sin value of y, that is sin x, print cosine value of y, that is cos x. Okay. So these are the result. Okay. So what you are going to print? Square root, sine value and a cos value. Okay. So before calculating sine and a cos value, first you have to convert that 30 degree into radians. Okay. Then you can calculate, then finish. Okay. Now what would be the result of this program? Square root of x is equal to 2.0, sine value of y is equal to 0.5, that is 1 by 2, cosine value of y is equal to 0.86. So these are the values. Okay. Just go through the this video, means how the mathematical functions are used. So still we see some more examples on mathematical functions when your college will start, means when offline classes will start. We will concentrate on some more functions on mathematical functions, how they are used and how they are performed. Okay. But still we have to continue the online classes. Okay. So today I will share some assignment questions on a first and second unit. So what you do, you just write all the questions and answers in the paper. Okay. Don't write it in the book. And when your college will start, so in that day you all have to submit the assignment questions. So just assume this is your first assignment. Okay. So first assignment questions included both first and second unit. Don't write it separately, first unit and second unit. Okay. First assignment questions are based on a first unit and a second unit. And one more time I am repeating, all the questions with answers you should write in a paper. Don't write it in a book, so that I can correct it and I can return to you. Okay. So that you can in future also you can use your assignment questions. Okay. So thank you.